Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2259 of What's You Up To Now. Sharing lessons learned, the good, the bad, the ugly, things that have worked for me, things I've failed epically at, as I transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of business over a quarter century in corporate America while simultaneously running, owning, operating, buying, selling, doing different things in different industries, at least 27 different industries offline before I came online. 2017, following my divorce and the divestiture of my joint assets with the ex, I was looking for something to do. I was old, but not old enough to quit doing anything. So I'd always been curious about the internet, dabbled a little, but never really done much of anything on it. So I hopped on with both feet and started to swim a little, sink a lot, swim a little, float a lot, and started to slowly figure things out and learn a whole lot of things that have helped me to supersize and grow my businesses, which is why I help people do that as well. So every day I create a couple pieces of content. One is an annual challenge. I've been doing annual challenges probably since I was a teenager, a kid for sure. But I think my teens are when I got serious about challenging myself to do different things and set goals and be things. Thank you to my father who taught my sisters and I the importance, and my mom, of goal setting and creating the life that you want. Is my life everything that I want in all areas and aspects of it? Not yet, but I'm working on it. So today, for our Let's Grow annual challenge, which is the topic of this year's annual challenge, we're doing one thing every day to grow. And this month, we're focusing on our physical growth, our physical well-being, our physical health, our physical growth, and where we want to be versus where we are right now. So today, we are, I'm going to sneak a sip of coffee, rating ourselves on a scale of 1 to 10. Why do we rate ourselves on anything, especially subjective things? Because the only person whose opinion really matters about where we think we are right now is ours. And we want to make sure we are being honest with ourselves in terms of where are we at with respect to our health? Where are we at with respect to our energy? Where are we at with our nutrition, our hydration, our sleep, our stress, our relationships, our social interaction, yada, 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 the things that most impact our physical growth and physical being. In order to get where we want to go, we first have to know where we are. I talk about this a lot. So on a scale of 1 to 10, we're going to come up with our own criteria. And I just quickly demonstrated 5 areas that I am rating myself in: health, energy, disease, nutrition, water. You'll notice I forgot exercise and a whole lot of others. So I'll come up with a list of 10. I like 10 because it's really easy to divide by 10 to get the average rating or average number for my physical growth and well-being. But I just did a quick example with 5 so that I could walk people through how we're going to go about doing that. And then I decided, before I was done talking, that we're going to do something else with those same categories tomorrow, so that encourages us to create our own categories today as well. For Supersize Your Business, we talked about social responsibility and companies that are really, really good at it, and why you would want your company to be socially responsible. And I think I may have editorialized and pontificated a little bit too much on today's video, so take it with a grain of salt. Obviously, I'm a little salty about certain things that are going on in the world right now, and it's hard to not say anything. I went through yesterday, I was really curious about, well, what is social responsibility? Who's defining it? Because it's defined by the entities that are, of course, being socially responsible. And so it's kind of like the pharmaceuticals setting their own, I'm going to pontificate, I guess, a little more, setting their own, doing their own testing and saying if a drug is safe or not. And there's a lot of industries that do that. So not just picking on the pharmaceutical industry, doesn't make it right, right? And I'm closely and very familiar with this, 35 years in the food industry with the USDA. The USDA, the guidelines and things, many of them are determined and set by the bigger organizations in that are regulated by that organization. That's a very common theme throughout government and business relationships. Doesn't make it right, right? So I did a little research and I looked into and found the top 32 companies that are considered the most socially responsible worldwide. And it's a good list. It's also a list of companies that make a whole lot of money and throw a whole lot of money at things that they think makes up for the stuff that they're doing that they don't think people are going to know about. But nowadays, in this day and age of internet and technology and global information, you got to do the right thing. You can't just throw money at something and then do the wrong thing in a different area or aspect of your business. You can, but people are going to find out about it, and then they're not going to want to do business with you. I think we saw a lot of that during the COVID pandemic. A lot of good came out of that pandemic, but a lot of misrepresentation and less than stellar or for the social good, social responsibility intent came out of that as well. I digress again. Obviously, it's a topic that has my attention and the attention of millions and millions of people around the world. But social responsibility, it's just easier to do the right thing. It's like telling the truth. It's easier to tell the truth than it is to lie and try to remember the lies that you've told over the course of your lifetime. It's just easier to be yourself, accept who you are, because we're all human. We all have good things about us. We all have bad things about us. We all have ugly things about us. We all have beautiful things about us. That's what makes us human. And we need to own all of them and continually improve to be a better version of ourselves. It's our purpose for being here. All right, that's it. If I can help in any way, hit me up and ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day. And I will, of course, be with you tomorrow, hopefully with a lot less saltiness. All right, have a great day.